Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming a back to school book recs video. So basically in this video I'm going to be talking about books that revolve around school or coming of age stories because I feel like back to school is like a time where we realize, oh my goodness, I'm growing up, I have no idea what I'm doing. And so I kind of picked out some books that were coming of age, back to school, book related. And I'm super excited to film this video. I had this idea and I was like, yes, so I'm super excited. If you can hear a little bit of noise in the background, it's my fan. It's hot in my room, so I decided to put it on. But I have a stack of books right here with me. They are all kind of out of order, but I'm super excited to talk about them. So the first one I'm going to talk about is The Only Girl in School by Natalie Standiford. I absolutely love this book. I've read it multiple times and I fall in love with it every time. This book is about a girl named Claire who, after her best friend Bess moves away, is the only girl left in her school. And it's just so heartwarming, and it's about all her problems going on with her school and with her friend Henry, who begins ignoring her, and then she's being bullied by this boy named Webby, and then there's Yucky Gilbert, who has a crush on her, and it's just absolutely amazing. I love it so much. But it's just about her overcoming all of these problems, and I love it. It's such a girl power novel, and it's just so great. So the next three books I have, I've talked about so much on this channel, and you're probably sick of hearing them, but it's the, Scarlet and Ivy series by Sophie Clever Lee. You probably hate me, I talk about these books so often, but I love them, so I'm going to continue talking. So I have this book. This is the third one, Scarlet and Ivy, The Dance in the Dark, Scarlet and Ivy, The Lights Under the Lake, and Scarlet and Ivy, The Curse in the Candlelight. So I love these books. It's about these two sisters who are twins named Scarlet and Ivy, and they go to Rookwood School, and the school is like kind of corrupt. There's all of these twisted and dark things that have happened at the school and are presently happening. There's just so many different things, so many plot twists, so many twists and turns. I absolutely love this series. I will recommend it for the rest of my life, I believe, because it's just so fantastic. So the next book I read this year and absolutely loved, is American Panda by Gloria Chu? I'm not completely sure how to say her last name, but I absolutely loved this book, like I did every book on this list. But this is about a 17-year-old girl named Mei Lu who is attending MIT as a freshman, but she skipped 4th grade, so that's why she's 17. But she's on track to become a doctor, and her parents want her to marry a pre-approved Taiwanese Ivy Leaguer and produce a litter of babies. But obviously, that's not what's going to happen. So the only problems are Mei Lu is a serious germaphobe, and she has a crush on her classmate Darren Takahashi, who is decidedly not Taiwanese, and she falls asleep in all of her biology lectures. I love this book, and she ends up reconnecting with her brother, and she realizes that maybe she doesn't have to do exactly what her parents tell her. I love this book. I will probably read everything from this author in the future because this book is so incredible, and I think it's a very important read for people. That was weird, but I love it. The next book I'm going to be talking about is The Thing About Jellyfish by Ali Benjamin, or Ally, I don't really know. But this book fantastic. I actually picked this book up on a whim. I did a Barnes & Noble book summer reading thing a couple years ago, and once you finish it, you get a free book, and this was the one I chose. And I'm so happy I did because I loved it. This book is about Susie Swanson, who is definitely not like other kids. She learns so many different, like, random facts, and she's so weird. But her friend, well, kind of ex-best friend, Brandy Jackson, ends up dying from drowning, and Susie is determined to figure out what happened to her friend because she does not believe that she just drowned, because Brandy was such an amazing swimmer, and she does not believe that she just drowned and died. Basically, I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable, I'm sorry. But I love this book. It's so sad, but it's also heartwarming and so important, and I loved it so much. So please read it. The last and final physical book I have to talk about is Misfits by Jen Kalanita. I read this book this year, and I am definitely going to read Jen Kalanita's Royal Academy Rebel series, which this is the first book of, and then she also has another series that is, I forget what it's called, but it starts with the book Flunked. I've read that book twice now, and I'm going to continue with that series as well. I forget what it's called, but this book is about a girl named Devin who goes to the Royal Academy, where she is going to learn to be a princess. And Devin does not want that. She would much rather be spending her time in the woods with her animal friends, taking care of them, which I love because I love animals and I want to be a zoologist when I grow up. And this book is just about her discovering the dark secrets and everything that's going on and what's truly happening at the Royal Academy. This book is fantastic. I love it so much. Please read it. So the next books I'm going to be talking about are part of the Ask Emma series by, I forget the author, but I love this series. I read all of the books they have. Oh, it's by Carrie Burke and Cheryl Burke. That's who it's by. But I read all of the books in this series so far, and they're just coming of age stories. It's about a girl named Emma who has an advice column at her school, and she basically helps all of these kids, but it's also about her learning to help herself and learning to follow some of her own advice at times, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love all of the books so much, and I definitely recommend them. So the last and final book I have on this list is The Unteachables by Gordon Korman. How could I make a back-to-school book recs video without mentioning a Gordon Korman book? So this one is probably my favorite Gordon Korman book that I've ever read. The Unteachables is about a girl who goes to sign up at her school, her new school, but winds up signing up for a class that is full of kids who have been deemed unteachable. And it's just her journey in this class and learning about everything, learning about the kids in her class and developing relationships with them, and it's about them overcoming their problems and just learning how to get along and be friends, and I love it so much. It's just fantastic, and I love it. So those are all the books I have to talk about in this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, you've got to like, you've got to subscribe, and you've got to comment down below what you want to see in my next video. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Bye guys.